Hi guys, and welcome back to Kylie J's Kitchen. In today's video, I'll take you guys back in the kitchen with me and we are going to prepare this amazing stew mutton together. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification bell so you can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Tell your friends, tell your family members about Kylie J's Kitchen and have them subscribe. So I wash and clean my mutton nicely. I will go in and add some powdered seasoning. I'm going to add some black pepper, some seasoned salt, some all-purpose seasoning. Please note that if you have other seasoning at home that you want to add, you can always go ahead and add it as well. I will also go in and add some blended seasoning, and the recipe for the blended seasoning is on my channel. I will leave a link down below so you guys can always go ahead and check that out, and please be sure to check out all the ingredients that I'm using today. So once I add all of that seasoning, it's time to go ahead and add some browning. Now you can use any brand browning of your choice. I prefer to use the Eve browning or the Miracle browning, but you guys can always go ahead and check your local grocery shop or supermarkets and you will see a variety of browning there. Now I'm going to combine everything well, and once everything is nicely combined, I will just cover it and just place it in the fridge. You can always go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section and let me know how you like your mutton. Let me know if you like it with rice and peas, white rice, or if you just prefer it with some potato. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. And also, let me know if you like to slow cook your mutton or if you prefer to pressure it. For today's recipe, I will be slow cooking my mutton, but if you want to pressure it, you can always go ahead and do so. I prefer to slow cook my meat because I think it gives you a better taste, and also I think the family prefer it that way. So now it's time to go ahead and cook my mutton. So I put on my pot on the stove. I add some vegetable oil, allow it to hot. Of course, you want to allow it to hot before you go ahead and add the mutton. And I also went ahead and put on a kettle with about 4 cups of water in it because, like I said, we're going to slow cook our mutton. So we're going to go in and add the mutton now. And once we add the mutton, we're just going to cover it and just allow it to just cook down nicely and spring its own water first before we go ahead and add the hot water. Now, you want to make sure that you add hot water. You don't want to add room temperature water because you don't want it to slow down the cooking process, all right? So this is what the mutton looks like. I turned my stove on medium heat, and of course, it sprung a lot of water already, and it's coming along quite fine. And I must say, this is well seasoned, well nice. The family enjoyed. They asked for more, but unfortunately, there was no more. So just to note now, guys, we're going to go in and of course we're going to start by adding the warm water. Again, make sure that you add warm or hot water. You don't want to add room temperature water because you don't want to slow down the cooking process and then the meat might take longer to cook. We don't want that. All right. As you can see, the mutton springs a lot of water. So what you want to do, you want to ensure that you allow your meat to spring its own water. And once this is cooking down nicely, you just go ahead and cut up your onion, your scallion, your thyme, your bell pepper, your scotch bonnet pepper, your garlic that you're going to add to this. You can also add some more of the blended seasoning if you wish to. And of course, we're going to add some broad bean to this. If you don't have the broad bean, you can always go ahead and use the butter bean. So once it is cooked, nice and tender, we're going to go in and start adding the chopped seasoning that I mentioned earlier. Now, some persons tend to add a little bit of spinners to this. If you want to add the spinners, you can always go ahead and do so. And make sure that once you add the water, it covers the meat, all right? You don't want to just add a small amount of water halfway. You want to ensure that the meat is fully covered in the water. And as you can see, the meat is nicely cooked. So now it's time to go ahead and season. Again, we're going to add some more of the same seasoning that I added earlier to the raw meat. So we're going to add some all-purpose seasoning and some seasoned salt, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of paprika. I will then go in and add the baked bean or butter bean and the chopped seasoning that I mentioned. Make sure that you taste. You can always add a little bit of ketchup if you want, or a little bit of barbecue sauce, whichever one you have at home. And then we're just gonna mix it up well. Make sure that you add Scotch bonnet pepper, cover it, and just allow it to cook down until the gravy is nice and thickened. And this is what it looks like. So yes, we're just gonna allow this to cook down for another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna serve it up once it's nicely cooked and show you guys the final product. So stay tuned for all of that goodness. And there you have it, guys, the final product of my stew mutton. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. I hope you guys go ahead and give it a try and let me know what you think.